Good morning, Olorukemi Awolesi. Good morning, Badejo Ayeyemi. Good morning, Peter Omeike. Morning to you, Emeka Anthony. Good morning and thank you for joining this morning. Ayo Salami, good morning and welcome. Let's share the video with our friends and colleagues that will be interested in our conversation this morning. We're going to be discussing transiting from local production to global consumption. We started yesterday night, even though we had a session very late yesterday. That was around 8:30. I'm happy we're able to make it early this morning. Transiting from local production to global consumption. Transiting from local production to global consumption. Olanrewaju Philip, you're welcome. Nemeka say he can't see the video. I don't know. Is the other people, please, if you are not able to see are other people able to see the video? Please, can you drop a message if you are able to see the video, please? Nemeka said, good morning. Okay, Samuel Ojo, please, can you help us? Can you just drop a message if you're able to see the video? I'll be showing some product samples and I want us to be able to see what I'll be showing because someone is saying he can't see the video, that he could only hear my voice. Good morning, Mr. Wale Adigboyega. Can you see the video? Yes, thank you very much. Samuel said he can see the video from Australia. Wow. Okay, so Emeka, maybe it's your system or your phone. I don't know what you're using to check, because at least we've confirmed from at least one person that is able to see the video. So if you're not able to see the video, maybe you can restart or reset or something. We'll be starting right away. We started discussing transiting from local production to global consumption. And yesterday we talked about preparation. How do you prepare to transit from local production to global consumption? Today we'll be talking about the product. We'll be talking about the product. And I'll be talking about the need to upgrade your product. Upgrade the product, be it food or apparel or raw material or finished product. As you transit from local production to global consumption, upgrade your product. And that is necessary in order to stimulate response, appropriate and positive response from the market you are trying to reach. Upgrade your product through suitable packaging and put the detail of the packaging at the back. Upgrade your product through suitable packaging. Upgrade your product through suitable packaging. Yesterday, I was showing us a particular product. I don't know if how many of us saw this product yesterday night. Look at this pap. I'm sure you love the way it looks. This is pap, and this is the way this pap is exported from Nigeria to the UK and also US and Canada. Look at this. This is also dry pineapple. This is produced in Nigeria. Dry pineapple. And you can see the way it's packaged. And all these products I'm showing you are produced here in Nigeria. Now, look at this one. This one will be surprised you. This is plantain chips. Can you see plantain chips? Ginger and garlic plantain chips. And you yourself know the way our people package their plantain chips. Now, these are Nigerian products. If you are going to transit from local production to global consumption, you must transit from local, you must upgrade rather the quality of your product. You must upgrade the quality of your product. Now, get other products. This is granite. This granite is currently being exported. This granite. This granite from Nigeria currently being exported. Granite. Can you see the way it's packaged? Can you see? You will see the way our people package granite. That they will put it inside a bottle of gin. This is a plastic bottle. You can see the way I'm bending it. It's not a regular glass bottle of gin, and they even refuse to remove the gin wrapper out of it. You know, But you can see this, the way this is being exported. This is tea. This is master tea. This is also produced in Nigeria. You can see moringa plus hibiscus. These are Nigerian products. Now, I'm showing you all these products for you to be able to see that Nigeria is waking up, no doubt about it. The fact that Nigeria is waking up to the need to export is in no doubt. So, if you are trying to export finished products, you now have a lot of options available for you. Now, what we're going to look at is the way this product is packaged. What are the unique things about them? When you're packaging a product like this, what are the things that are expected to be seen? Especially if it's food item. How will it be labeled? You know, it's good you package in such a way that it's very attractive. It's good you package in such a way that it's very, very attractive, so that it becomes easier for people to want to buy. Now, let's take this pap, for example. You can see on this pap, can you see the name? Clearly written, Ogi. And then, since Ogi is not an English word, he has to put the English word pap. And then put the, explain it a little bit, brown Guinea corn powder. Brown Guinea corn powder. So as to ensure that whoever is buying it can understand in clear terms what exactly he is going into or is buying. Now, if you look at it also, you will see it's a strawberry version, and it's clearly labeled there, and it said 100% Guinea corn, no preservative. Now, can you see how well labeled it is? And it's then having here the weight, and that's very, very important, 500 grams. And they also put it for pounds, 1.11, 17.6, no, 1.1 pounds, and then 17.64 ounce. Now, because different markets have different weight, for US, for example, is pounds you get to see, but in UK and some part of EU, you get to see grams or kilograms. Now, look at the back. Right there at the back, there's one thing that is very critical we need you to see, and it's called the nutritional fact. The nutritional fact. This is extremely important. If you are doing food products, you need to take the sample to the lab, and they will analyze it and give us the nutritional fact. Why? Everybody is conscious of what they are eating, especially in the developed world. They want to know how much protein is in this product, how much fat is in this product, how much cholesterol is in this product, how much fiber is in this product. Those are the nutritional facts, and that must be clearly stated. Look at another thing. You can see right here the NAFDAC number, the manufacture date, and the expiry date of the product. Manufacture date and best before date. And then you can see the batch number, the batch number, the batch number. So I'm talking about the need to upgrade product and to label the product very well. The product is upgraded and labeled very well. Now, even supermarkets locally are now demanding for this kind of labeling. Why? It's good for everyone, so that people will be sure of exactly what they are buying. Can you also see the barcode? You can't sell in a supermarket if there is no barcode. What barcode makes it easier to? It gives the product identity, so they can easily scan it when you're buying. I mean, when you're checking out from the supermarket. So you can easily scan it into the system and, of course, determine the price, because the price is matched with the barcode. So you have the barcode right there. Now, in transiting from local product to global consumption, you might need to do a little bit of repackaging of the product. Why? So that it can meet the demand of the market. So that it can meet the demand of the market. So we can be sure that the quality of the product. So we can be sure that the quality, because at the end of the day, sometimes not well packaged, people will not take you serious. They just feel it's just one of those products, and then they just push it aside. In fact, a number of supermarkets will not want to sell. And remember, anything you are doing now, you should have in mind your vision, your global vision. What are you trying to achieve exactly? What is your ultimate goal and ultimate plan? That should be one of your driving force. What you ultimately want to achieve should be one of your driving force, and that's very important. The reason is because what you want to achieve is to put your product on the big stores out there. And if you are going to be able to achieve that, then you must upgrade your product to give it a suitable packaging. Another thing, upgrade your product to separate it from the competition. What is the unique selling point? What makes it different? For example, it's saying here, no preservatives. And it's 100% guinea corn. No additive, no preservative. What is unique about your product? What is different about it? Why should anybody show interest in your product? What is the unique selling point? Upgrade your product to separate it from the competition. Upgrade your product to separate it from the competition. Look at these plantain chips. You know, and a number of people selling plantain chips in Europe, this is the way they package it. Few use transparent product, transparent material, but this is the way they package it. A number of people selling products in Europe. Now, and you will see, you know, it's interesting to see plantain chips packaged like this because this is not normal in our environment. Why? Because in this environment, excellence is at the back seat. Excellence is at the back seat in this environment. But in other environment, if the product is not well packaged, nobody will look at it. So you can see here it says Nimbu D'Oil plantain chips. And then it said there, this product is made up of garlic and ginger. Now, these are unique selling points. That look, this is not just plantain chips. This is plantain chips with garlic and ginger. Remember, we're in a world where people are now very, very conscious of what they are eating. People don't just want to eat anything again. Anything that have some level of natural stuff, things that will help them to live healthy. They want to snack healthy. They want to eat healthy. That's what you see in our world today. So, and that's why people putting this become a very unique selling point. And see, just like I said earlier, you will see at the back the nutritional fact of this product. Clearly stated. Nutritional fat is a very big deal. It's a very, very big deal. Nutritional fat is a very big deal. Then you notice something about this product. You know, when I was showing you pap, I didn't tell you about the constituents. Because here, the only ingredient is guinea corn. But for this one, there are more ingredients. Then you can see there plantain, you can see salt, you can see palm oil, you can see ginger, you can see garlic spices. So we have, now, this is very important. People want to know what was used, what are the items used in manufacturing, producing, processing this item. That is very important for people out there. Very, very important. Very, very important. And then you have the nutritional fat, and here is saying the amount of calories, clearly stated, 140, and in bold face. Why? People are very much conscious of what they are eating nowadays, and you want to ensure that what you are producing is meeting up with the international standard. And he said, try me, and we will refund or replace if you are not happy with our quality. Try me, and we will refund or replace if you are not okay with our quality. And this is telling you how sure this buyer is of his product. This is plantain chips. Now let me show you another plantain chips so you can see the difference. And you obviously, when you see this other plantain chips, you know that this other plantain chip is not ready for international market. Now, see a plantain chips, this kind of plantain chip you will see on the street of Lagos. This is what you see on the street of Lagos, and then compare to this. Just compare. This is a plantain chips that will be acceptable almost anywhere in the world. This is a plantain chips that can be acceptable in Nigeria. People are buying it. This is a quick sell in traffic. But this one is the exportable one. I'm talking about the need to upgrade the product. If you are looking to go into export market, upgrade the product. Upgrade the product. That will cost you a little more, but of course, you also sell more. This product, for example, will cost about 70p, 60, 70p. That's 0.7 pounds. That's more than 300 naira. That's more than 300 naira. So, I mean, in Nigeria, I think it's been sold for about 100, 150 in Nigeria because of the way it's packaged. But out there, it's sold for about 300 naira. So, even though it's well packaged, it also commands a higher and a better price. It also commands a higher and a better price. Upgrade your product. Upgrade your product. Upgrade your product to separate it from the competition. Upgrade your product to showcase the features and benefits. Upgrade your product to showcase the features and benefits. What are the features and benefits of your product? What are the features and benefits of your product? I'm trying to check for one of the products we have here. This is Moringa. Moringa, it says, look at this. Now, this is Moringa tea, and it's stating the features and benefits. It said hibiscus, this is master tea, and it said hibiscus is a blend. Master tea, Moringa and hibiscus is a blend of Moringa plus hibiscus, and Moringa and hibiscus are good source of vitamin, minerals, and antioxidants. Vitamin, minerals, and antioxidants. And for those that know the implication of antioxidant, the medical people will tell us the antioxidant reduce aging, reduce the degree and the level of aging of cells in the body. Now, this, because it's using hibiscus and moringa to produce this tea, is clearly stating it on the body. The unique selling point, what makes this product different from the others. You know, what's interesting about this is that almost 100% of this product is from Nigeria. Moringa is available in Nigeria. Hibiscus is available in Nigeria. So you can see how interesting it is to produce this kind of product. How can we be importing tea? Look, let me show you another tea. This is another tea. This is called Super Blend Finest Green Tea. And this is imported from Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka. But look at this one also. So we can actually compete favorably. There's no reason why we should be importing this. But remember, they are shipping this to us from outside the country, whereas we can produce it. So we also should be a net exporter of this kind of product. I'm trying to show us a lot of product this morning because I'm talking about upgrading our product. Upgrading our product. There's a product I would like to show us. Just 1 minute, please. Please get me the rice. There's this rice. New rice. Ask, did I say that? If you check the shelf, you will see the rice. Packaged rice. Cooked. Sorry, I'm trying to get another product for you. I'm trying to talk to my colleague to show you another product. Now, when you see some of these products, because of, you know, we are in an environment where we can cultivate a lot of products, a lot of agricultural commodity rather. And what we should be doing with those commodities is to begin to process and export them. And we should look at products where we have competitive advantage. Product where we have competitive advantage. So at the end of the day, we are not struggling with people from other parts of the world. Like for example, if hibiscus is produced in Nigeria and moringa is produced in Nigeria, and I produce a tea of hibiscus and moringa, I'm at an advantage over people who import. Chinese and India import hibiscus and moringa to produce tea also. One of the major products in Mexico is hibiscus tea. And Mexico import a lot of hibiscus from Nigeria. Mexico import a lot of hibiscus from Nigeria. What that means clearly is that we should be able to produce hibiscus at a cheaper rate than Mexico. Hibiscus tea. Most European countries import some of these raw materials from Africa. we should be able to. So if we add value to it and we package it in a very, very nice way, it will find it easier to enter that market, and sincerely will be more competitive. Why? The raw materials are grown in Nigeria. So I can go to the north and buy it at a cheaper rate. Someone in Mexico is going to buy it at a very expensive rate, because whoever is exporting it is going to be shipping it. He's going to incur cost of transport to Lagos, cost of shipping it by sea, cost of logistics, cost of documentation, cost of inspection. All that cost will be put on top of the cost of procuring it in the north, plus profit, plus profit, plus profit. There's no way we should not be competitive. So in the real sense of the word, we can't be competitive. So now you as a company can then say, okay, Master T, can you produce tea for me in my own brand? Can you produce tea for me in my own brand? And Master T will gladly produce for you. Why? Because Master T is looking for market. Master T is looking for market. So what that means is that I don't need to own a factory. I don't need to own a factory of a factory producing Master Tea. Sorry, producing tea for me to be able to export tea. So I can be a tea exporter. I can be a groundnut exporter. You know, our groundnut is very, very sweet. For those of us that travel regularly, if you travel to US and you carry some bottles of groundnut, people scramble for it because our groundnut is very, very sweet. The groundnut they have there are GMO groundnuts. They have, you know, I tasted a groundnut from years sometimes ago. It was almost insipid. It was very big, very, very big, but almost tasteless. Almost tasteless. But you know how sweet our groundnut can be. Now you notice in this groundnut, you notice that it is uniform. Uniform. It's not like you have one that has spot and dots, and relatively big. And this is where the groundnut is packaged. And you can see the groundnut also. Can you see how it's labeled with nutritional fact? Every product are well labeled. All the products has to be well labeled. Every product is well labeled with nutritional fact, clearly stated, clearly written on it. This is what it means to upgrade your product to be able to compete favorably in the international market. To be able to compete favorably in the international market. So upgrade your product. Put on the product the unique selling point. Let it retain the unique African taste. We have not started doing GMO so much in this part of the world. We are not started doing GMO so much in this part of the world. We have not started doing what's the name? A lot of modification in the product that is affecting the natural taste and the quality of the product. And that's the advantage we have. And here we have natural environment where we grow. Even without fertilizer, some part of Nigeria we grow the food very well. And that's the advantage we have in Nigeria. And that's the reason why we have to take advantage of that. Every nation take advantage of what they have that is nature to them. Kenya, for example, we export a lot of flowers out of Kenya and ship them out to Europe. Ethiopia is following through the law of export to Europe. Everybody is taking advantage of what is unique in the environment. Tea, for example, is a big one. Tea, for example, is a big one in the East Africa. Ethiopia leading the way. So I mean, coffee in particular. And we can also take advantage of what is unique in our environment and begin to add value. What we should not do, which the West are not happy with, is for us to add value. Which is why we must ensure we also have a competitive price so that we can begin to penetrate that market. Penetrate that market. Penetrate that market. So I'm inviting you to come and contribute your own quota to development of Nigeria and Africa by beginning to do exportation of product, value-added product with unique quality. Showcase the features and benefits, upgrade your product to also settle the quality issue with African products. Upgrade your product to settle the quality issues with African products. A lot of our products in Africa and Nigeria in particular have big issues. For example, beans. Beans have been banned for many years now. Why? Because we add preservative called diclovers. But I can tell you today that we can now get in Nigeria beans with natural preservatives. Beans with natural preservatives. They are now available in Nigeria. Very much available in Nigeria. Very, very, very much available in Nigeria. Food with preservatives. Very, very much available in Nigeria. And that's the reason why, because they are now very much available in Nigeria, that's the reason why you want to ensure that as much as possible, you ensure that you source the raw material. If you are processing yourself, if you are not processing yourself, you also need to be sure of whoever it is you are dealing with is sourcing their raw materials. Why? They need to source their raw material from the right place, from the right environment. If they don't do that, what it does is that it makes it difficult for them to be able to penetrate the market. And if they source that raw material and raw materials of low grade, of low quality, what that would do is that at the end of the day, it's going to make people to reject the product. When we begin to have rejection of our product, it becomes difficult for us to be able to penetrate such market. But when you have a brand, your brand separates you. For commodity, there's no branding in commodities. So when the commodity is having problem, everybody run away from that country. But when you have a product from that country and there's a brand, when the product have issue, they know, okay, it's that brand that have issues. Then they can begin to look out for other brands from that country that do not have issues. In America says, how do you export red palm oil from Nigeria? If you are going to export red palm oil from Nigeria, it has to be in bottles like this. It has to be well sealed also. And the bottle must be well labeled. So that means you take the palm oil to a lab and analyze the nutritional facts of the palm oil. You analyze the nutritional fact of the palm oil and clearly state it on the body. Clearly state it on the body. And then, of course, you also put every other information, the best before date, the manufacture date, the batch number, and don't forget the barcode. Don't forget the barcode. So a number of people that export palm oil from Nigeria export it exactly the way this granite is packaged. That's the way granite oil, that's the way palm oil also, and granite, and palm oil in particular, that's the way they are packaged for export from Nigeria. So today we have discussed just one thing under our discussion on transiting from local production to global consumption. What we have discussed today is product upgrade. We've discussed the need for us to upgrade our product through suitable packaging, to upgrade our product in order to serve the demand of the new market, to upgrade our product in order to separate ourselves from competition, to upgrade our product in order to showcase the features and benefit of the product, and then to upgrade our product in order to ensure we settle quality issues with African products. If you do not have a product, don't just focus on commodity. Look for countries where you have competitive advantage. Identify the product in high demand in such country through research. Then look for company locally from which you can source such product and then begin to export it. We're going to be talking about, of course, looking for buyers, which is one thing when people will talk about. Yesterday night, when I was posting, I posted some link for a website where you can do market research, where you can get a lot of information on and do your market research, and also post a link where you will be able to source for buyers, a website where you will be able to source for buyers. So if you are looking to do market research and you're looking for resources for that, check the post, the live Facebook live that I did yesterday evening around 8 p.m. And I'm sure you'll be able to get information on getting buyers and, of course, information on how to be able to do your market research. It's been another interesting time this morning. It's time for us to go to work now. Having learned one or two things again today as far as export business is concerned. I will be coming up again in the evening by 6 p.m. And by 6 p.m. today, when I finish, I'll be announcing the time we'll be meeting by weekend. Our time on weekend will not be regular time, 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. But I will try to ensure that that is announced this evening so we'll get to know when we'll be meeting tomorrow, Saturday, and of course, on Sunday. Thank you very much for watching again this morning. Have a great week ahead. Bye for now.